fascinate roams the twilight through the misty forest glade. By the moonlit shrine she wanders, where the cherry blossoms fall. Her heart is caught in longing, searching for her love's lost call. The echoes of her sorrow sing through every temple's gate. Her heart is like a river flowing through the veil of fate. Oh, Kitsune in the twilight, with your tales of silver grace. In the stillness of the nightfall, you forever seek his face. Through the veil of moonlit gardens, where the cherry blossoms drift, you'll wander through eternity, your heart a timeless gift. In the moon's soft silver shimmer, where the koi glide deep and slow, she seeks the ghostly traces of a love she used to know. Through the sacred forest pathways, where the cherry blossoms drift, she wanders through the twilight with a tearful, hopeful eye. In the temple's sacred silence, where the echoes softly play, her heart is bound by moonlight, forever lost in yesterday. Oh, Kitsune in the twilight, with your tales of silver grace. In the stillness of the nightfall, you forever seek his face. Through the veil of moonlit gardens, where the cherry blossoms drift, you'll wander through eternity, your heart a timeless gift. In the temple's sacred silence, where the echoes softly play, her heart is bound by moonlight, forever lost in yesterday. Oh, the love that once was golden, in a world of endless night, she will chase the echoes always, neath the moon's eternal light. Oh, Kitsune in the twilight, with your tales of silver grace. In the stillness of the nightfall, you forever see. Hello everybody. We are here. We are live. Everything seems to be working. My computer has not exploded from all this stuff I have running. Okay, and yeah, well, happy Monday. Welcome to Monday. It's a new week. I hope you haven't been dreading today too much, the start of this week. Yeah, I've been gone for a bit. I had some other stuff going on, and my schedule's been all whacked out of place. But I am back now, and hopefully we can get back onto our regular schedule. Yeah, it's been quite a week. Last week I went down and visited a Ren fair. And yeah, and as you can see, we have something wrong here. We have the wrong character for some reason. This is not correct. Where is Kara? Okay, we're starting off scuff today. Okay, we've been updated. Let's head back. Okay, Kara, are you there? Oh, we got to set this up. Are you there, Kara? Somehow Alicia got in here. Oh boy. Okay, let's see what
what we can do here. There we go. Kara has joined us, I think. There we go. Okay. I'm still learning this software. That's part of what I was doing last week, was getting a few things updated and getting some stuff working and figuring out how to do things like, program, bots and automations and commands and all that fun stuff. So we have Kara with us now, my faithful assistant. And I'm still learning how to use her. And she is not saying anything. I don't know why. Okay, let's test your audio, Kara. Oh, you gotta hit that. Okay, Kara, let's test your audio. Okay, audio test, Kara. She still has trouble recognizing her name. Okay, audio test, Kara. Okay, why are we not getting audio from her? Oh.
Audio check time. May the spirits of crisp sound be on your side. Wings deployed and eyes sharp. Shiro, what's the first mission today?
Okay, there we go. We were just dealing with some latency, apparently. Okay, is your vision up and running, Kara?
Vision's clear, Shiro. Ready to spot creepers or tech gremlins as needed.
Okay, it looks like everything is running and ready to go. Anyway, so yeah, I went to a Ren Fair when was it? Last Wednesday, about 3-4 hours away. Had a good time, did not dress up. I do not have a costume, but I do intend to fix that for next year. So yeah, I'm looking for a good hat that I can put some ears through and maybe a tail. I don't know if I get crazy. Anyway, so yeah, it's been a while. I've been busy. I have not been playing Minecraft on the server as much as I would like. But we will get back to that. Anyway, we are going to head back into the game and see what we got going on. I was thinking I might start on the big base today, but also as I logged in, I realized... okay, where's my desktop audio now?
If you rock the hat with ears next year, I'll upgrade my feathers for maximum spirit support.
Yes, we may have to make a little Kara figure to perch on my shoulder or something. I don't know. Okay, might as well turn off the music here because you guys can't hear it anyway. We'll listen to our lovely Minecraft music instead. Let's switch to game screen. Maybe.
Shoulder spirit mode unlocked. Just say when to perch.
There we go. Okay, I gotta turn her down a little bit. She is yelling in my ears. Okay, here we go. We are ready, set, go. And yeah, we're back in my little farming cave here. Everything seems to be going pretty good.
Minecraft tunes incoming. Ready for that nostalgia wave. My feathers are calibrated for optimal background hum.
Okay, let's see. Let's turn down chattiness a little bit. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we've got our these guys here. They have not been producing lately. I tried putting gates. I'm wondering if these ones are too close. Oh, let's see. Yeah, Beanie Boo is on and doing her Beanie Boo things. We've got, yeah, carrot and potato vendors. But I'm wondering if they are so too close to the villager breeder. I may have to consider hiding them because I am not getting villagers. I'm wondering if I block this off so that these guys don't think they can get out and pathfind to these beds over here. I mean, they are in mine carts. So either way, it's going to be really easy to move them if I need to move them further away, but I just have a nice setup here that I don't want to have to mess with. And yeah, I've been working with Fletchers. I've been trying to get a Fletcher that will give me weakness arrows.
Maybe.
Hey, Lily, how you doing? Welcome to the stream.
Maybe those villagers sense freedom too close. Spirits say more walls, less temptation. Beds help, but privacy boosts results in mysterious ways.
I'm doing good. I'm just dealing with a little bit of bot scuff here. For some reason, we are getting the wrong character in my stream, and I don't know why. Cool. Yeah, this is a semi-custom model. Thank you. I have a couple of different versions of it, but yeah, it's semi-custom. It's based off of what is called a night beast, with some custom textures that a friend of mine made that Celso the Hound did for me. And yeah, I absolutely love it. It is perfect for me. Their name's Celso the Hound. In fact, let's do a see if I can make this work. If I can spell their name right. This is just a test to see if I've got this set up correctly, if I could do my shout outs. We're still doing a little bit. Yes, I do have a couple other outfits. This is my casual, a nice little hoodie and just kind of relaxed. Um, let's see, did that work? Yes, it works. Yeah, there's Celso's, and he did my yeah, he did most of the customization on this thing and did an awesome job. Um, yeah, if I go in and let me see here. And pop into this one. There we go. Yeah, this is a little more well, I wouldn't say formal, but and I can let's see, add the hat if I can remember the commands. Yeah, there's my hat. So do I have a ref sheet of your model? Not yet, not yet. This is actually a pretty new model. I've only had it for maybe a month or so, so I haven't gotten around to ref sheets yet. But I'll be doing that as well. Um, okay, Alicia, we got to do something about this. Why are you popping into my chat here? Okay, let's see. And oh yeah, what's that? What's your idea? Nope, not really interested in that. I kind of I do a lot of my own work, so I'm not really looking to commission anything right now. Let's take the hat off again. There we go. And it's I am not really professional at this yet. I just kind of do it because I enjoy it. So and so I enjoy figuring out how to do a lot of this stuff. So yeah, I do a lot of my own artwork and overlays and such when I feel like it. Um, I could take a look at it, but to be clear, I am not looking to commission anything. I am not looking to hire anybody right now, just so that we have that general understanding. And to be honest, if I was going to hire anybody to do any work, it would most likely be Celso. Um, Okay, let's take a look at our farms. Our farms are outputting pretty good for being so small. We should have plenty for trading. Okay, well, oh, hey, I do have a villager. Okay, so like, okay, they are working. I guess the fences did it. So, yay, I don't need to move these guys. All right. So anyway, there's plenty to do. I am not going to bore you with rolling and re-rolling the archers. Um, but yeah, once I get an archer that can give me weakness arrows, we can do some zombie carrying. We'll have to catch a zombie at some point. But oh, it looks, is it getting dark out there? Not yet. Okay, so oh, yes, it is getting dark out here. Okay, Alicia, get the crap out of my chat here. Why does this keep happening? Oh, it's scuff today. It's just pure scuff. Um, yeah, trying to get everything working. Okay, AI Lisha, where is Kara? Anyway, let's snap.
Kara's location remains a mystery, unless you meant that city in Togo or someone lost in another game.
Okay, I'm going to pull up the website. Sorry, guys, this is just driving me nuts. I thought that I had everything up and running. Okay, they aren't. Okay, I'm just doing a little bit of searching here.
If you find what you're looking for before dawn, I'll consider it a small miracle. Kitsune luck engaged.
Yeah, you're causing me problems. Okay, that doesn't work. Okay, back to... And we'll set everything up. And if this doesn't work, then I guess we're stuck with Alicia for a little bit till I get that figured out. Okay. Okay, Kara is back. Okay, fun stuff, fun stuff. Okay, so anyway, as I was saying, yeah, okay, it's daytime now. So we're good here. I'm going to pop back over to spawn. Okay, Kara, why do you keep disappearing on me? Okay, well, and I think it changed back now. Are you there, Kara? No. What the hell? Yes, yes. Okay, that is her. Okay. All right. Anyway, back we go. Back we go to spawn. Okay, so things are mostly working right now. Yeah, like I said, I did a lot of readjusting and work on my streaming setup over the last couple of weeks, but it's still taking a little bit more testing to get things up and running optimally. Oh, I forgot they moved the portal and the map into here. Somewhere around here, we've got the egg, right? There's the egg still up there. I might move it temporarily into here somehow or something. Oh, okay, Beanie Boo just took off. Anyway, it's looking really nice in here. This is the community center a la, um, what's it called? That one game. Darn, it just Stardew Valley. That's what I'm thinking of. Stardew Valley. But nicer. Nicer than the Stardew Valley Community Center, obviously. Okay, I'm going to make a, let's see. We've got stuff up here. I'm sure I've got sticks in here. I almost always have sticks. And not enough sticks. I need more than, okay, yeah, we got more sticks. And
Your streaming layer's looking sharp.
there we go. Little bit of lag there, a little bit of latency there, Kara. Okay, now frame. Yeah, it's getting time to actually do a real storage area, an auto storage. I'm starting to run out of room up there. Okay, I don't know if this is going to work because the dragon egg is somewhat special.
If that mysterious egg starts glowing, I'm grabbing my feathers and flying for cover. Your lair's got style though, Shiro.
Okay, yes, that would probably be the smart thing to do. I don't think dragon eggs are supposed to glow. Piston, where's my pistons? My normal pistons, there they are. And a lever. Okay, so we got the dragon egg. I love having ender chests. We got to do something about where are we going to put it? We'll put it right there. Will it work? Yep. Okay, we can put a dragon egg in it. That way we don't have to go through all of the piston, torch, pushing it kind of thing when we want to place it. Okay, now we got that done. Okay, looks like I am alone today on the server. So this looks like a good time to cause trouble. Okay, now Cedar left a message on Discord that they have a shulker at their base. I don't think it's this one. I'm not hearing any puking shulker sounds over here. Okay, and must be over at their main base, at their big base. Oh, and let's pop over to Bacon's. And her little frost biome here. That's got to be one cold armadillo. Oh, where can I dump this stuff? Okay, yeah, they just making sure we had a note block with that we were putting various heads on. Those are gone now. So I'm not going to worry about that. I was going to take it because that bit has kind of run its course, I think, but it appears that somebody else beat me to it. I do want to check my shops. Because I have not been on much. So I'm not really, I mean, there hasn't been a lot posted on, a lot on Discord about any changes. So I think, it being summer with like, decent weather and stuff, people are not spending as much time inside. Um, doesn't look like I've sold anything here. And banners are still up. So yeah, I don't need to make anything new or restock really. I mean, I've got so much wool right now that's not selling. I turned off my wool farm, and plus I've got a backlog of inventory. I'm just waiting to go out. It seems like nobody ever buys anything from the. Oh, I got a record now that we can replace this one. There we go. Okay, let's check the thrift shop. Okay, yep, nothing in the payment barrel. Um, Anything interesting that I might need? That's the advantage of owning a thrift shop, is you get first dibs on any of the stuff that comes in. We got to find some stuff to fill this up with. We'll probably see. Do I have anything in my one shulker box? We need to get more shulkers as well. Okay, that's empty. So we could go over to the mob farm and dump a bunch of stuff in it out of the mob farm and kind of help fill up the inventory over here. I was going to start melting down armor over there unless it's enchanted, but throwing a bunch of it into the thrift shop might be kind of good. Kind of fill up those chests. Okay, let's head over to Cedars and see what's going on over there. I have a hunch as to what their plans might be. And if, oh, I keep coming over here to go through the portal because I keep forgetting that the portal was moved. Okay, now, see, this way. I wonder what's up with the scaffolding. Oh, there he is. Blah, blah, blah. Hmm. Preston M. Buttons. I hate him. Okay. It is easy to hate shulkers. Okay, let's see what we can do here to cause a little bit of trouble. Right, nobody else is on. Okay, and yeah, Cedar's not in my chat. Okay, let's figure this out here. Whoops, that was not optimal. Huh, interesting. If it shoots itself, it should duplicate. You know what? Maybe because it's in the boat. I think we'll put that up and that up. I think it must be because it's in the boat, and I don't want to mess around too much with it. I was hoping that we could duplicate it. I think that's what this said. Well, I'm guessing that Cedar's planning on doing a shulker farm with them. I don't know. I hope so, because then I wouldn't have to do one. Okay, anyway, back in we go. And yeah, let's figure some of this stuff out. I guess we can head back to... We can head back to pick up some stuff. I'm thinking I'm going to be using deep slate a fair amount. And I've got tons of it down in the mines. Tons of deep slate. And then oh, getting dark again. And I do need probably a lily pad just to get started with, because I will be building over the ocean. Oh. I think maybe I will start with dirt for the design though, just to get the lines in place. And let's see, where's my organics? Lily pad. Lily pads are surprisingly useful. how am I set for? Okay, I've got plenty of torches. We're good there. Well, anyway, or at least a bunch of them. Let's grab some more food real quick, just to have it on hand. I think I've got some in my ender chest, but we'll leave that for when we need it. Let's see, furnace. There's my furnace. And 64 chicken. We can thank Celso for that, for spamming my base with chickens. That gave us quite a bit of food and ruined his cells in the process. Um, There we go. A little bit better. Move that over some. Okay, everything seems to be working. I'm actually kind of surprised that my computer hasn't caught fire, just with everything that I have running currently. Are you still working, Kara? I was afraid of that. She's been way too quiet.
If that note block starts playing lullabies for the egg, we're all in trouble, Shiro.
Okay, that was random. Okay, we're going to go to my portal and hopefully not drown. This way. Because my inspiration is, from my base, is Bioshock. I want to make Rapture, or at least some version of it. I want to do some underwater building. And I found this ruined portal. Okay, here we are in my new temporary base. And we've got to figure out where we want the center of the building. We're gonna do the lighthouse from oh, I didn't notice those were there before. I don't know how I could have missed that, but I can't take these up because those are over nothing. At least I don't think I can, right? I think that there's just a drop under there. Yep. That is a long drop down. Oh, there's redstone down there. I didn't notice. Okay, so yeah, we got to figure out where we are going to build above water. Let me grab my notebook really quick. So anyway, I'm going to do the lighthouse from the original BioShock. At least that's my intention. We'll see how it goes. And if I remember right, it's a fairly dark color palette. And I do not have a handle up here. Okay. Well, we don't need to worry about that right now. Kara, you're dealing with a little bit of latency, I see. Cars, what the? Like this is, yeah. Okay. So anyway, yeah, we want it down, we want it above the deepest part of the cave here, the deepest part of the cavern. So probably about where that water is down there, I'm guessing. Pretty close to right underneath the glass right there, I think. We're gonna get overrun by slimes, I can tell. Oh, I'm still looking for a slime head as well. So we'll see. Let's see. We'll grab the looting sword out and yes, we got a slime head. Okay, we gotta deal with that. But we are going to keep that very safe for the moment. And then we'll take it over to Beanie's. Okay, so I'm thinking in this area.
If you hear mysterious piano music down there, Shiro, just means you're getting close to true rapture vibes.
Yeah, yeah, the creepy rapture vibe. That is actually what I am going for. Um, I'm thinking maybe I can get some villagers and put some like bunny heads on them. If you've never played Rapture, or if you've never played um, Bioshock, part of it is that in this dying underwater city, there's all these crazy people, and they're wearing like party masks, and they're all broken and creepy, and they're all nutsos. And so I might do that with my villagers. I think that could be kind of cool. Oh, lava.
Broken masks drifting in dark water. Now that's an aesthetic worth mining deep slate for.
Well, I've got the miner, so deep slate's not going to be a problem. Deep slate isn't a problem. I probably have enough for a long, long time. So I'm thinking right about here. We have a good bit of space around the edges, and it is really deep right here. What are we looking at? We're looking at y negative 52. So I think it goes down to like negative 64. So we're almost down to bedrock right here, I think. All right, so let's get these coordinates down. This seems to be about right. I got a fin and a out. Okay, gonna write this down. Okay, this is negative.
52. Even my feathers are shivering down here, Shiro. This spot's got prime haunted city potential.
Yes, it does. Mostly I'm going to be in the ocean. I want to build actually in the water, but I'm thinking that I can bring the buildings down through the roof here and then up into the ocean. Okay, so negative 321 by negative 624. So let's get up there and place our lily pad down. Oh, look, more redstone. I've got most of it cleared out and lit up, at least the immediate area. I did find one or two spots. That was last stream, last Monday. Okay, let's find our way back up. Where's the exit? This place is so big. I mean, I can fly around with no issues in here.
Haunted ruins in deep water. Shiro, you're basically summoning ghostly party guests at this point.
If we're lucky. We could do a rail system from one area of the city to the other. Yeah, there's a lot that we can do with this. And I think you can even place rails underwater now. Okay, where's my exit sign? There it is. Nope, 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 nope. Ooh, powered rails. I can always use powered rails. And beetroot seeds. Okay, we're going to break these so that I know that I have checked those ones. Yeah, I filled up my inventory with dirt. There we go. There's the chest. I'd rather have the glowberries than the pickaxe. Oh, there's a bunch of chests down here. Okay, I may need to go and empty some stuff out. Yeah. No, not really. There's nothing there. Okay, yeah, we lit up the spider spawner there. There's a lot of potential to this place. I mean, we've got that huge cavern. We've got the mine shaft going through it. We've got spawners galore. Okay, let's work our way back. I saw the exit sign. Where was the exit sign? Not there. I mean, I'm pretty sure it was somewhere near where all of those spider webs, cobwebs were. Yeah, that's a dead end. Okay, how did I get in here? It's got to be up there, right? No? No, it's not up here. Yeah, talk about distracted. There's the sign. That's just yeah, safety first. Okay. Exit this way. Okay, I remember. It's through the waterfall. And up we go. And let's eat something. Okay, Kara, what is the reference to the old shoe by the sign? dump this stuff out. Okay, do I have a boat in my inventory? Yes, I do have a boat in my inventory, so we can do this. Up we go. Really glad that Cedar was able to find the respiration helmet for me. Okay, here we are, the site of my main base. Okay, so we are looking for negative 321. Any other direction? 39. There we go. We're headed in there. 320. Okay. 326. By the other one was 624. 3.
With that mask and helm combo, Shiro, you look ready to claim an underwater palace. Just need some trident-wielding subjects now.
Oh, we got tridents. 620 by 624. So right about here, I think. So it's right above. Oh man, this could be an issue. Six, 22, 320, 321 by 624. Get back your boat. Yeah, this could be a problem because of where the portal is. I might have to remake the portal.
Portal at those numbers. Feels like you're about to open a shortcut straight into Fox Legend territory.
Oh, Alicia, get out of my chat. So it's right here. I guess I should have expected that because I drilled straight down from the portal, and that's where I found that big cavern. Okay, but the other thing is down here there's this deep trench here as well that would be really cool. Let's see, this is, and but that's also right next to my my portal right there. Look at that. Is that neat or what? So let's see. This one is negative 332 by negative 614. So let's see how that looks down below. Where we end up at those coordinates down here. And I mean, we can rebuild the. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Go away. What? The problem with using the trident is I can't raise my shield. I enjoy using the areas that I found and kind of keeping them pristine and just working with what I find. Um, and so I don't want to move that portal unless I absolutely have to. Okay, where's the cavern? I am thinking it's got to be this way. I'm getting lost in my own area here. I should probably figure out where those creepers are coming from. Okay, exit is this way. He came from somewhere over here. Right? Up here, maybe? I'm not seeing any low light areas unless it's up here. No, nothing up here. Where did he come from? Huh. I probably did that because I thought that this might be an iron vein. Well, apparently I did not explore this place too thoroughly if I missed that. Okay, anyway, let's find our way back. Oh, I'm going to get so lost. But fortunately, I think just about everything leads back to the main cavern at some point. You know, this is kind of a cool area. right here. Okay, we're looking for negative 332. This direction. Yeah, I can tell slimes are going to be a problem. Okay, so 332. Three three two by 614. Pretty close to where I was looking at. 614. Out here, that's pretty good. Let's see, the portal's right over there. We might be able to make this work. So we're gonna probably make that the center of our tower right there. Now, there's so much that I can do with this place. It's kind of daunting.
Big plans start with one block. Shiro, let your fox instincts guide that tower vision.
Yep, it all starts with one block. Okay, you still want a bat head. Okay, well, I'm not going to hit it with a trident, that's obvious. Okay, so let's see, there's our exit. That'll save us a little bit of iron. Not that we need to worry about iron. I hear you, Mr. Zombers. Okay, so we're going to head back up to the back to the surface and find that coordinate, and I think that's what we will center our lighthouse on.
Bat heads. Bat heads are always welcome for my collection.
I had a lot of fun doing the underwater mining the other day. It would have been very lucrative if I hadn't died.
Risky dives build epic stories. Risky dives build epic stories. Next time, maybe stash some loot before
Oh, well, hello there, little guy. This is why I want the tridents. They do so much better underwater than anything else. But now I got to find my spot again. Let's see, 332 by 614. So about another one. Ah, you guys are getting annoying. Yeah, I'm glad I got the trident. Um, that'll make protecting myself a lot easier. Okay, so anyway, where were we? 332 by 614. So right there. Close enough. Close enough. Okay, now I have a template for oh, it's in my inventory. Okay, so anyway, I have a template for the basic shape that I'm going to be doing here. And I think it was in my download folder that I saved it to. Yeah, that. I guess I could build a lighthouse off to the side of the big cavern, and then that could be the entranceway into the city and the cavern, maybe? Where is it deepest down here? I mean, that is really deep right there. Our zombie piglin is trapped, I think. Yeah, we're doing Minecraft Subnautica style. Okay, let's get to the surface here. Okay, so oh, who's messing with me now? Yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot of this. I can tell. Okay, so let me find my my pattern. Pretty sure it's my download directory because I'm pretty sure I downloaded it. What is this? That is not it. Regular polygon. I think that looks about right. Let's see. Okay, yeah, that looks pretty good. Um, yeah, so let me pop over to let me open this up. Okay, just bear with me here, guys, for a moment while I. There we go. That's working. Okay, that'll work. Oops, can I not open this? There we go. Okay, so browser screen. Wrong screen. Why did that go to be right back? That's weird. Okay, let's switch to this. Okay, now if we go into browser, why am I getting the be right back? There we go. Okay. Okay, so anyway, this is what I'm looking at making. The issue is that it is an octagon, and octagons are actually surprisingly difficult to make in Minecraft. But this is the general the reference that I am using for it. And then I found this. This will be a template for doing the octagon. That's about as good as I can get it. And so we can count out the blocks because that is 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30 across. So 30 blocks diameter. Diameter? Yeah, diameter is the right word for it. 15 radius. So that should be more than enough to do what we need to in there. And we're going to have it go down clear to the ocean floor and then taper it up. So I am standing on this block here. So we need to go out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And we're just doing this in dirt for the moment.
Octagons in Block World are wild.
Yes, we're going to have all of that. We're going to have underwater gardens. We're going to have secret areas or something. There was all that kind of stuff in the game. So, okay, hang on. Let's see here. Okay, now if I don't include the middle one, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, not including 15, not including the middle one. Oh, it's getting on nighttime again. So I hope we don't end up getting too close to the that monument over there. Yeah, that's going to be right above our. We may have to rethink our portal, either our portal or our tower. Because see, in the game, you start out um, at a plane crash where the planes crashed into the water by this mysterious lighthouse. And I like the idea of coming up out of the water and seeing the lighthouse like you do in the game. I may even see if I can figure out how to make some sort of plane wreckage as well.
Plane wreck near a lighthouse. Classic Lost Realm vibes. Perfect spot for some kitsune mischief or hidden loot caches.
Or a base. We're going to be doing a lot of counting here, people. Okay, let's see if we can get this right. Yeah, that's going to go right over top of our. I mean, I could shift it down a little ways. Maybe. Let's take a look. I forget if I have free cam. I haven't. I am out of practice. I haven't played in several days. Okay, so we have all of these layers, underwater layers, which are kind of cool. Oh, and we are close to the reef over there as well. So if I go straight down what am I going to find? You know, that's not bad at all, because I could have several, basically several floors from the tower. So let's see, if I make this my edge, then that'll give room for, yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. I'm going to mark that point right there. And grab my shovel. Right, that's the right way. Pick up the bed. We'll make that our center point down there. Yeah, I got that right. This is why I use dirt blocks for figuring this out. It will be interesting doing this through the floor of the ocean. And so in the lighthouse, there is a diving bell that you get into, and the diving bell takes you down to the city proper, which I'm still figuring out how I want to do that. If I just want to make a drop or something like that. Okay, yeah, because this will be one edge of the lighthouse. We'll build it out a little bit more for the stairways that lead up into it. Boy, it's hard to believe that it's already been nearly 2 hours. I don't think that I can make mossy black stone bricks or mossy deep slate, which is a shame. Okay, yeah, this should be plenty big to do what I need to do. I mean, this is only the entrance um, to the area, to the base. This is only the main entrance. Okay, so this will be our lighthouse, and it's actually quite a bit smaller than I expected. Let me pull up this, which isn't bad. I was worried that I might make it too big and it would turn into an even bigger project. So let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on each side. And it's raining. How appropriate. That's how you start out Bioshock, is in the rain, in a plane crash. So this is going to be like an iceberg because you're only going to be able to see a little bit of it above the water. Oh, and it looks like I have a morning meeting tomorrow for work, but that should not interfere with my streaming. I haven't decided what I'm going to do. The Steam had the their sell on automation games, and I got one that looks really cool. I mean, I should probably do some Dave the Diver, but there's just so many cool games to play. But anyway, you're in charge of um, basically mechanical ants. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. That doesn't. This is a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be. Okay, so now we go to bed. Okay. And so now we kind of go like this, I think. Okay, yep, that all matched up. I think we could count. We can count correctly. So, Kara, what could you tell us about BioShock? Okay, apparently that did not register.
Octagons are
Oh,
tricky. Octagons are tricky but super stable for big build. If your counts line up, each side stays balanced, even in water chaos.
Okay, we're going to have to probably clear out the floor as well here. I should have brought some sand. So, Kara, without giving out any spoilers, what can you tell us about BioShock? Okay, that. Um, oh, I did do that side. Yeah, total classic. That's one of the reasons that I played it. Because I have been going back to um, a lot of the classics to try and just increase my video game literacy, I guess you could say. That's one of the reasons that I'm playing Zelda, because well, that was just about perfect. Because there are a lot of the earlier games that I just never played that are just classics. And so, yeah, I've been doing that. Once I got my Switch, I needed something to play, and Nintendo games are so darn expensive. Um, I was buying a lot of the older games for it because they were cheaper. And so I did finish Bioshock Remastered. I did not care for Bioshock 2. It just feels like one long um, escort quest to me, which I don't know anybody that likes those. Okay, so here's our footprint. So now we've got to see how tall we want to make this thing. Okay, I'm going to pull up this. I mean, because it goes up a little bit, because that's like the foundation down there at the bottom. And then it goes up a little ways more. And then it kind of tapers up. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, it is definitely going to be stone. It will not be wood. Um, and I'm just using this as a guide at the moment. This will be our core tower right here. And then at the bottom, I can make it a little bit thicker because who doesn't like a thick pole? Um, so we're going to go up, what, maybe 4 or 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 4 should be good. And that will be our foundation. Let's see, where's our portal? Portal's right there. So this will probably be the entrance on this side. this will be our starting point. And I'm going to add a couple more layers around. I think. I hope this works. Okay, we're going to make this just a little bit bigger. I am really embarking on new territory here for me because I don't actually do.
Stone core will make it feel ancient. That thick foundation means you can go wild up top without worrying about collapse vibes.
Yes, we do want it to look like real and supported. We want it to look heavy because it's like this retro futuristic kind of a thing, almost steampunkish, but more okay. Yeah, that's still maintaining the octagon shape. Grab the bed. Okay, let's put another layer around the outside and see how that does. Whoops. And this will be our foundation, this outer layer. Okay, it's clear over there. So I'm not at the end quite yet. Okay, so this will be our Okay, yeah, that still looks very octagonal. It's starting to get a little stretched on the sides, but I think it's still doable. Okay, so let's see. We need to go up a little bit. We can get rid of that now that we know where we've started. 2, 4. No, it may. Whoops. Three might be better if we look at it. Then we'll put stairs. Yeah, that's a good size, I think. We'll probably do a combination of cobbled deep slate and regular deep slate on this bottom. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna have to go back for more dirt. And then this is going to go down to the ocean floor. Okay, yeah, those are looking pretty even. Okay, let's go down below and see what we're looking at here. There are advantages to building underwater. We'll do black stone under the water to make it look more wet, I think, because as when materials get wet, they do tend to turn darker. Or maybe even, I don't know, maybe we'll do the first level in slate. Yeah, I don't know how we're going to do the mossy stuff with combined with the deep slate. It's something we're going to have to play around with a little bit. Maybe I can put vines on it to simulate mossy deep slate. Oh, that goes way down, doesn't it? Yeah, that'll be cool. Glow lichen, that is actually not a bad idea. Especially, I think glow lichen can glow lichen. Um, these guys swimming around. I think you can apply that underwater. Oh, I'm out of dirt already. Um, do I have dirt downstairs? Okay, where is my portal? There's my portal. That's the general idea, to make it look old and neglected. But, things like that were built back in the, 50s or whatever the time frame was, were kind of built to last. I mean, a lot of stuff now is built to be replaced. I mean, companies figured out that, yeah, I don't have a lot of dirt. Companies figured out that, yeah, that's where the money is. But stuff from this, I mean, let's see if I've got enough to actually finish this pillar here. There we go. Okay, and we need to clean up the floor, from all of the kelp and, um, all the kelp and seagrass. Okay, we've got a pretty good solid start here, I think. Yeah, I need to go back and grab some more. Yeah, that's
Old bones in new water. Old bones in new water. This tower's gonna out.
okay. So that's servers, not servers, no. Um Cedars desert base right there. So they're definitely going to be able to see this from their base. Let's go take a look. Let's see how it's going to look from. Of course, I'm using Bobby, and so I have a little bit more better range. In I don't know if Cedar's using Bobby. I think so, but I think it was also causing some crashes. Yeah, yeah, we're gonna be neighbors. I have not seen Cedar in a few days, in probably about a week or so. Oh, what can we do here? I know what we can do here. Okay, where's that? Where's that shulker? Hello, shulker. There. What have we got running here? We've got haste and regeneration, it looks like. Okay, where's my place again? It's out there somewhere. And I know I'm probably starting something I don't want to, but yeah, who can resist? Okay, so I guess I could have just gone to this portal right here, huh? Okay, got to get more dirt. Lots and lots of dirt. If I do this right, I can get all the way back in just one rocket. There we go. You go up really high and then you come down at a hard angle and build up speed and you can make it all the way back. I think I've got a bunch of dirt in the chests in front of my temple. What's that bee doing clear up there? Yep. There's all our dirt. I'll leave some here, but yeah, we're taking a bunch of dirt. I want that lily pad just in case. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, that should last us for a little while. And yeah, um, Cedar's working on their main base, and Celso's working on his big base. I think we are slowly transitioning into more, I don't know if I'd call it late game, maybe mid game stuff. Yeah, those guys are a little close, but I also wanted to incorporate the ruins into my build. I'm not sure quite how I'm going to do that. Okay, anyway, we're going to head down. We're going to clean some of this out. It's getting about time that I probably want to set up a conduit. Problem is I don't have any prismarine. We don't have a guardian farm yet. Because I'm probably going to be dropping probably going to be whoa, I'm about to drown. There we go. Anyway, I completely forgot what I was saying. Anyway, we don't have a we don't have a prismarine farm. It's so nice to have a trident to use against those guys. I guess you could call this kind of mowing the lawn. Boy, the days go by fast. Okay, we got the perimeter done. And now we just got to clean out inside here. This is so that if or when we drop down sand to clear out the water,
Perimeter's done. That's half the battle right there. The ocean owes you some shiny blocks now, Shiro.
It's this is going to be a long-term project, I can tell, which isn't bad. I mean, it's kind of what it's supposed to be. But anyway, if I drop sand down here to clear out the water, and we've got um, we've got grass and stuff down here, it'll just destroy the blocks. So it's a good idea to get this out of the way now. Okay, almost done. Hello, squid. Okay, do I have pretty much everything on this layer done? Then we go down a little bit. It looks like we did over here as well. Just a little bit more to do, and we've got that taken care of, and then we can start building up again. I don't think that seagrass grows if there's a roof above it, so I think this is the last bit that we've got to deal with here. Did I get everything? I think I got everything. I think that's all of it. And of course, if we want more back, we can always bone mill it.
Patience of an ancient spirit required for this build. Patience of an ancient spirit required for this build, Shiro. Ocean's got nothing on your determination.
All right. Let's clean up some of this mess. Okay, those all disappeared. Okay, close enough. Cedar's gonna have to put a trash bin in here somewhere. Okay, so our little okay, so our foundation goes up about 4 blocks. And that is more or less where the door is, where the entryway is. It is interesting how different all of our styles are. Okay, and so this will be where the entrance will be. I'll have a little bit of a platform off to probably this side, or maybe that side, probably this side. Two, three, four, five, six. Okay, that one's four, this one's six. Okay, that's looking pretty good. That's looking like about what we want. That'll be where we have the main entrance on this level. And so I think that's tall enough for it. One, two, three, four, five, six. Hmm. Okay, we have an issue here. Because these corners do not match up, we're going to have to stagger them a little bit. Right? That, yeah. Yeah, that's the problem with the octagons, huh? Yeah, I think so. I think we're gonna have to do them straight like that. And then maybe over to this one. Okay, we're gonna have to get creative with this. So what it'll be actually is it'll be a dock, a couple of docks, stone docks that lead to the stairways that go up to the main doors. Yeah, I think that's how we're gonna have to do it. Wait a minute. Yeah, so then it'll go to that one. We're gonna have to fudge it to make it work. I mean, I'm sure that I could have done a better job of that outer ring. But I think this will work okay. One, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. Okay. I think we're getting somewhere here. See, and then it tapers up like that with the little tiny area, the smaller area at the top. That could be a challenge.
Those octagons are tricky, but you're making it work. Keep channeling that architect spirit, Shiro.
Yeah, it's surprising how difficult an octagon is in Minecraft. You would think that it would be just a matter of counting blocks, but with the diagonal, a block on the diagonal is longer than the flat edge. And so you can't just use the same number of blocks on the diagonal as you do on the flat edge. And you can see they've got a lip around this that they did with stairs. At least it looks like they probably did it with stairs, or maybe with even with slabs. May have done that with slabs. Up here, they're using stairs. Down here, I don't know, it looks more like slabs. We'll have to play with that when we get to that point. Okay, so we've got they were 6, and then what? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So we'll call it 22. So that's about 11 tall. We'll just call it an even 10. 23 half slabs. Probably I miscounted, so I bet it's got to be an even number, right? It looks like an even number. We'll call it 10. And we'll do it at this so it slightly angles inward. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to be quite a bit taller than cedars over there, but they're doing theirs quite a bit bigger, larger footprint. I don't know where you got Tim from. Who's Tim? Wait a minute here. Okay, yeah, like that. Right? Yeah, like that. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10. We're making some good progress here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Grab some more of this stuff. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's convenient having the water underneath me, that's for sure. Two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10. The issue with this kind of stuff is if I even get one number off wrong, it compounds and you have to redo a whole bunch of stuff to fix it. Two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we're going to be mining Blackstone. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, I missed the water. Okay, let's see. And then yep, on this side. Two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that's the third level. I should probably make some scaffolding at this point. Maybe I have some. Do I have some in my tool chest? I do not. None in my redstone chest either. Okay, I'm thinking scaffolding might be a good idea. Hmm. Hmm. Let's take a look at that picture again. I mean, really, it looks like it's pretty evenly spaced up to the top. Um, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 19, 20, 21. Yeah, it's like 10 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, 10, 10, 10. So that's like 40 blocks high. And then it goes up to here. We'll probably do that the same height as this one at 6. I don't know if I want to go 4 levels high or not. But the 3, I think it would just look kind of stubby. If I just, let's see, 1, 2, 3, cut it off there. Let's see if I cut it off there. Well, cut it off there. I think that'd just look a bit too stubby. I think we're gonna have to go with like all 4 layers. So we're going to continue this pattern. One straight back and then a diagonal. So that's our first. We got to do 4 more. This is going to take a while, isn't it? I think it might be yeah, I definitely think it'll be advantageous to get some scaffolding on this one. Well, so far they've aligned. I need to make a pathway from here back to my farms. Let me take a look at my coordinates here. Okay, so the border portal is negative 322. Wow, that's quite a ways. Okay, anyway, we'll deal with that later. Oops, wrong portal. There we go. Farms are this way. Yeah, not going to make it this time in one. Really happy with how the staircase turned out. Yeah, I came up here for bamboo. Let's see, where's my... Do I have an ender chest down here? Nope, I thought I had an ender chest down here, but I guess not. Oh, it's down in the basement. It's down in the mines. So, yeah, we'll just use the one in my inventory here. Grab us some bamboo, some string. I think. Do I have string over here? We have sticks. Okay, yeah, we've got some string. And I did not bring my ender chest. All right, down to the mines we go to visit the ender chest. No, I've got iron swords up here, I think, or stone swords, something like that. Right there. Iron swords. Let's see. And while I'm here, I might as well just get rid of all of this kelp. All right, so let's grab us a bunch of bamboo, and we can make our scaffolding. I guess I could have made the frame with scaffolding, but as far as that stuff goes, it's much easier just to use the dirt blocks. One wrong move and your frame is collapsed if you use scaffolding. So yeah, went to a Ren Fair last week, had a great time. It was just odd feeling for me. I didn't think that I would enjoy it that much. Mowing the lawn. But once I got there and kind of wandered around and looked at stuff, I really enjoyed myself. So yeah, I'll be going back. In this area, it was a fairly small one by my standards, but it's big for this area, and so yeah, I just kind of felt like I fit in as among my people, kind of, and I felt quite at home there. So yeah, I'm going to be working on a. I thought I cleared all of this grass out. Um, so anyway, I'm going to work on a minimal type costume for it. But I want to base it on this avatar's outfit. I want to get the hat and maybe put some holes in it and have the ears sticking through. I don't know what I'm going to do about the tell because I do have 9 tells, 7 tells actually on this, and I don't know. I don't want to overdo it too much. So I don't know exactly how I'm going to do that. I definitely need to get the parasol. I used to have some bamboo ones, but I think since they were lying around and I never used them, I sent them to the thrift store, and they were quite nice for the most part. One of them was broken down a little bit, but they were pretty good. They were nice painted bamboo parasols. I assume bamboo. So I'll have to keep an eye out for that. The problem with doing cosplay and props is that you kind of end up hoarding a lot of stuff because it'll come in handy eventually for sure. And I just end up with all kinds of crap lying around. I mean, I'm not a hoarder to say dangerous or unhealthy proportions, but I am definitely low on space. All right, so now, yeah, now that I've been properly distracted, we can get back to making our, let's get rid of some of this bamboo. Grab some string and we can get our scaffolding done. 40, let's see. Let's do another bunch of it. Okay, 2 stacks of scaffolding, I think will work. Okay, back we go. Oh, let me get rid of the sword. I do not need to be cluttering up my inventory with that. And the string. Okay, we've got the tools that we need. We can continue on. Unfortunately, I'm getting really close to end and stream. Nearly dinner time. And that's a shame because I've really enjoyed myself. It's been a while and on this server since I actually created, worked on a more creative build rather than just making farms. making my standard farms. So I've really actually been enjoying myself trying to figure some of this stuff out. I think we've got a good foundation to continue with. Let's take a look at, let's look in on our the villagers real quick. Make sure everybody's still alive. Seems to be the case. Oh, we've got another little one. Yeah, I think it must have been the gates that did it because these guys were not producing. Um, I think it was a bed issue, and so I mean, once I got these guys in, my breeders weren't producing, um, and now that I've got these gates in here, um, I am guessing that these guys aren't trying to pathfind the beds, and so that now we have enough beds for everybody, is what I'm inclined to believe. And I can continue on rolling for Fletchers. The problem with the Fletchers is that I need to get them all up to expert level in order to see if they'll give me the weakness arrows. And so that does take some time, and yeah, and a few Fletchers. I have to release them back into the wild, so to speak, because we definitely do not drive them into lava. Um, Oops, I forget. That's a bad idea. I really want to be able to fly down this, and yeah, I would have to enlarge it beyond what is reasonable in order to fly down that. Dive down, pick up speed, and we make it the whole way. Oh, Beans was in here. I didn't even see Beans. I didn't see that Beans came back. I am set to, yeah, I'm set as streaming, so I would have said hi if I'd noticed, but they didn't. Yeah, they didn't send me any messages or anything, so I assume they're doing okay. I didn't see any death messages or anything. Back to the ocean. Okay, yeah, that's just going to be a hunk of just stone and more stone. And it's going to be a big, massive. Oh, okay. Every time that happens, end up with Alicia. Carousel leaves the chat. I don't know why. No, you're not going to stay put. Okay, we're backing up, or we're back up potentially. Okay, so we're going to continue this pattern. We'll do this one straight back and then one over until we get to the top. So we've got 3 more of these levels to go, but we have our scaffolding now. Okay, so this one goes like that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I did not make enough scaffolding. Well, maybe we will just do 3 and see how it looks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because I think that this is not as wide as the image that I'm looking at as my reference image. You know, a lathe would be difficult. I mean, would be convenient right now. Yeah, three levels is going to be pretty tall. I think I'm wondering if it has to do with the bot having the same name as the AI. If that could be a problem. We're going to do it on this side because there's less chance of it getting stuck up there. Okay, there we go. Yeah, like that one down there. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are times when I prefer not to use scaffolding, but it sure makes this kind of stuff a lot easier. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I did that the right number. We will find out eventually. I'm pretty sure I did that the right number. Oh, missed some scaffolding. Yeah, a lathe would be handy with the scaffolding. Getting them here would be a pain. Oh, I see what happens. The scaffolding falls down deep into the water, and then it takes a while to come back up. Yes, Kara, but it's causing issues with your implementation. So I need to figure out where the problem is and see if there's a better way to implement StreamerBot. 6, 9, 10. Well, I got a little bit distracted today, but overall not bad. I've gotten quite a bit done. Okay, we're almost done with this second layer. Yeah, I suppose you could be right. Extra lore for the chat. Yes, but also a pain because I have to keep going in and fixing it manually.
Debugging in the menu realm, ancient Tengu wisdom says, if it breaks, that's just extra lore for chat.
The problem is that it is breaking consistently. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, this is definitely going to be visible from their base. But I'm hoping that the overall effect is complementary. Cedar's doing some kind of solar punk type deal going, and I'm going kind of a retro dystopia. So we'll see. Okay, one more, and then we've got the second layer done. Oh dear.
Solar punk vibes are strong. That tower's gonna be a beacon. Retro dystopia never looked this good.
Okay, sorry guys, I've just got a text here that I've got to respond to, a work text. So and where's my bed? Right? No, there it is. Yeah, we almost made it all the way around here. Okay, did I do? Nope, I haven't done that one. Okay, one more layer after this, and then I'll take a look and see how it's doing. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's go into free cam and back up away and see how this is looking. Yeah, 2 is definitely too stubby. 3 might be doable. Three might be do. Oh, I guess I could have gone up higher, huh? Oh well. Anyway, it is. Yeah. It is about time to call it. I'm really happy with the progress that's been made. Let's go and nab those scaffolding bits. There we go. Ouch. There. Okay. Oh, there's some scaffolding bits as well. Okay, so we're going to taper up one more and evaluate it, see if we need to do the full 4 or if 3 is going to be enough. But for now, I think I'm going to call it a stream. It's about dinner time here for me. And yeah, I intend to be back tomorrow. I'm not quite sure what I will be doing. I've got a couple of options. I know I should continue on with Dave the Diver. Um, I'm having a hard time maintaining interest in that one. It's just kind of stressful. It's a stressful game. There's so much that you got to deal with and watch. Um, and of course, we've got Satisfactory is also an option. Um, Plus, there's the new game. I might take a look at the new game, see what if people are playing it. It's called Micro something or other. I forget. But yeah, let's head over to the ending screen here, and there we go. All right. Yes, I can give you my full attention. Chat has my full attention now. And yeah, so Kara is working out decently well for the most part. I think I will continue to use her for the foreseeable future, assuming that I can get everything worked out. Plus, we can add some more functionality to her. And yeah, I need to figure out how to implement Streambot with her apparently, because something's not quite right here. That did not show up until I was actually streaming. Anyway, so yeah, tomorrow probably not Minecraft, unless maybe there's somebody on the server I might pop in. But I am not sure what. Does Dave the Diver actually have an ending, or is it a forever game? I don't know. If it is a forever game, then we may just play a little bit more of it, and then move on just to open up the slot in our schedule for other things. Yeah, that's an issue with. I mean, Minecraft is a forever game, um, and so I will be playing it forever. It will have a permanent spot in my rotation, um, whether it's on the SMP or otherwise. So anyway, yeah, we're doing good. We actually started the big base today, finally, instead of chasing villagers or anything else. So yeah. Anyway, thank you for joining me. I appreciate you all. And I will see you on the next one. You all take care. And thank you so much for your support.